forgot to save. I should have saved. Your keyboard likes to go off and on again. I've got a mouse that I think it's because it's dropped too many times. It slides off the bed and slams on the tile floor. Crack! Sometimes when I restart the computer, the mouse doesn't turn on. I have to unplug it and then plug it back in, and it starts to work. But lately, I've had to unplug it twice to get it to work. Yeah, mine does that too. And the middle button gets pushed. So these weapons here are the 50 caliber chain guns. The thing about this mod, all your turrets now have this base, which I think is really cool. Yes, if you put it in Discord, I'll check it out. Oh, the Predwin's that close. My, I forgot. KK. I'll show you quick. For some reason, it takes a while. There's like a 5 to 7 second lag from the time I hit the button to the time I'm in the building menu. And these pictures, sometimes they don't come up. Sometimes they take another 15 seconds before the pictures start to load. My menu is a little borked. So I don't know about these, but I know all these. Well, this is the 50 cal itself, so let me pick something different. Let's just pick, this is good enough. So this is the same base as the 50 cal. But the actual laser turret itself, you can see it mounted on the base. It's not like everything turned black. I really like that. So it's basically a bug in the guy's mod. He went to add this game into the turret list. And he said so right on it. He says, sorry, but it's going to change the bases to all your other turrets to the base of this 50 cal chain gun. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And here's those cannons. I haven't seen them in action yet. No, I don't care if they're good for 4 defense, 50 defense, and this thing does like 100 defense, but they look good. They don't have power lines daisy chained. And I don't think they're OP. Thank you. I'll check that link out later. I don't run Discord when I play the game. But before I go on stream, I look in Discord. And I usually mark thumbs up on anything that I've read, so people know that what they're posting in there. I'm looking at it. You know, I pay attention to everything that goes on in there. Oh, I got Abernathy farmed to 100%. And organically. I think I've only gotten one settlement to 100% one time. For a brief time. Sanctuary. Enough to get the achievement. If the achievements weren't deactivated because of mods. Oh, another mod I did. It changes the skin on the vegetables. I think this is a much more luscious, vibrant skin. Corn looks better. Carrots look better. Even the potatoes look a little better.
If you ain't been up to see Grey God, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
This is where I was working with the castle and the sky pieces. There's a mod that rebuilds the castle wall. But I didn't want a mod that would do it. Didn't I have to cheat? Didn't have to cheat? Yeah, they pop. I like fixing this myself. Kind of clipping in. If you can get one piece to clip in, you can get the other ones to snap to it. And some pieces like to clip in, and some pieces don't. So if you can find the right piece, and you struggle with it long enough, I have not been to the castle yet. I came to the castle and cleared it way before I was supposed to. And so finally, when Garvey says, hey, we need to go down to the castle and do the thing, my character had a dialogue choice that says, oh, that. I've already done that. He's like, what? You cleared that all by yourself? Well, we got to get down there and do stuff. Yeah, and so you can do the same thing with the floor pieces.
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Dude, your feet hurt? And why are you not at your post?
What?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the
So, this floor is from Castle in the Sky as well.
Minutemen alerts.
I was able to fix the wall, and then carry it over. And so this is a work in progress. I think I'm just going to have to live with the way the dirt is kind of high, or maybe I build something on top of it. I don't know. Maybe I totally changed the way this is mounted. I don't know. Further renovations, but this is a start. It's a start. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite mods was a moon replacer. It replaced it with something that looked like Saturn with rings. I don't think you can see my moon in the daytime. It looks really good. It's the best I could find, but it's not the one I had. I lost all my mods when I did a mind wipe. Your sky is so nice at night.
It's 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Radio Freedom, voice of the
If you want to see a nice night sky,
Keep it tuned
or even a day sky, go on to Twitch and watch somebody play Satisfactory. Don't buy the game. Just watch somebody play Satisfactory. Eventually you'll see what the sky looks like. It's the best in any game I've ever seen. Now see, these guys are all supposed to be standing 24/7 at these artillery things. Something has broken them. And I don't like it. Not a single one of them are at their post.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Well, you know, after making beds and making a garden, you know, how many people can you have in the garden? And so the bar in the food emporium, it gives them a place to hang out at night. So I watched this one night because your settlers follow a clock. They get up at something like 6 in the morning. They go to their job until like, I don't know, 4 or 6 in the afternoon. And then from 6 in the afternoon to somewhere around midnight, they hang out. They sit on chairs. They eat noodles in front of benches and stuff like that. Whatever. So 6 o'clock comes around. They all leave their job. And I've got pictures of it. I clipped it. I've got the gym equipment too. The weightlifting bench and the pommel horse. And they single file right out these doors. And I'm following them. There's like 10 of them or 12 of them, and I'm following them. They come out here, and I'm like, oh, because I'm wondering, how many times if you go, oh, I got 20 settlers. I can see 5 of them. Where are the other 15 settlers? So I watch them. They come walking around here. Single file. I'm the last one in line, and I'm screenshotting them. I can't believe what I'm seeing, but I want to see what they're doing. Because you gotta play your game and build your game according to their AI behaviors. And they come walking over here. I'm like, where the hell are they going? I'm thinking, oh, they're going to that site over there where the Minutemen meet before they attack the castle. No, they turn around and they go around here. I'm like, where the hell are they going? None of this stuff was built here. So I imagine all this stuff on the ground is gone. They come walking over here and they stand right here. And they just stand here and stand here and stand here. There's pets too. I had a mod that would attract dogs, Brahmin, and gorilla. Although I've never got a gorilla. And they're standing here, right here. And I'm like, here? Interesting, because look what's right here. Sometimes you'll find a guy who's supposed to be working that job.
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Hey, gentlemen.
Standing back here. Or anybody. This guy, say these walls weren't here. It doesn't matter if the walls are or not. He might be found standing right there. Or if it was up on the roof in the same spot, he doesn't realize what a z-axis is. He's standing right behind his thing, but he's 3 floors down, standing on the ground. He thinks he's at his workstation. So I'm like, okay, let's break a hole in the wall. Let's build a thing. Let's make stairs. So the next time they come up here, they'll get here, they'll walk in, and they'll figure out they're supposed to be hanging around here eating noodles. Or I'll put up benches, sitting in chairs or something. So that remains to be seen. Since I'm here... Oh, my water fixed. I'm now farming water.
Nothing to report.
323 water. So I'm getting hundreds of water at a clip from any workshop that has a lot of water. Several settlements. That fixed. That's a good thing. I wanted to check out my clinic. Dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't belong down here. Where's my clinic? So I got some mods that let me build shit like this in the gun rack. And all this stuff. These things are all unique. None of these look like anything else here. There's only one cabinet like this, one like this, one like this. You don't see two or three of the same thing here. Each one of these shelves is a unique item. And you have to have a store like this. It's you know, empty shelves.
What's so important?
I lost track of how many blisters I got.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Yes, and they're making me good caps too. You know, I pick up 100 or 200 caps. This is going to end up being a cafeteria. But I must have took the wrong turn. The clinic is probably down the other end. The clinic...
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Let's see, that is... Yeah, this is a common room, a workshop. What? Where's the clinic? Here it is. Okay. So she's there. She's not in the garden. I'm happy to see her here. People. Okay. So I had someone get kidnapped from Sanctuary. I didn't react in time. And I failed. I failed the quest. I hate these incessant, repetitive Minutemen quests. I hate them. Hate them. Find Virgil. I'd rather do this. Well, actually, no. Whoops. I wanted to progress the main storyline to the point where he gives you the schematic. Oh my god. Right? I had one last time I played and cleared everything. Okay, I'm done. It failed me. I failed you. But nobody has complained to me. Oh, we're quitting the Minutemen because nothing happened. The lady gave me that workshop and everything. The workshop. You'll get to... Will they make me that much? Thousands of caps? Yeah, instead of picking up a few dozen caps or a few dozen water, I'm now picking up hundreds of water and hundreds of caps.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
I normally build,
Commonwealth, stay safe
you
out
know,
there.
all the shops you can build. Sometimes I even build two of the same, just to give people work. But one thing that happened to me is, let's say I have a weapon dealer. I go and I buy all his weapons, and then I pay for it with water, and I buy all his caps with water. So I leave him with no caps and no weapons. I then traveled to another settlement, went to the weapons dealer. He had no money and no weapons. I don't know if that was just a bug I was experiencing. I was watching another guy do it. He was farming caps big time. He was going to every shop in every one of his settlements, and he was selling his water, and that's how he was making tons of money. He could buy tons of scrap because at the time he was playing with no mods. The glowing sea. Well, we can get close. I'd like to go do Vault 80. I'd like to go to Vault 81 to get Curie. Somerville? Yeah. Well, let's go to the Scrap Palace. I think I just cleared this like 2 days ago. I think Virgil is dead in my game. One of my mods killed him. No. Yeah, I just cleared this place. But there he is. So we'll go around it. Meow. I like the dude and keep him alive if I can. Yeah. Because you know how that plays. He asks you to get the serum. I have more than one mod active. While I'm in here, what's it called? It's a suit for rads. Hazmat H. I gotta find a locker for those clothes I built. I was testing them out to see if they worked, and they do. Had to make sure I wasn't naked. All good, the Brotherhood. We'll be swimming in power armor now. I'll be killing these guys by the handful. But yeah, you guys keep them busy. Keep these mutants busy. Yeah, I'm level 60. I think I got 3 suits of power armor. What am I getting next to there that's not even showing up on the map? Boom! got another mod that accentuates explosions. Oh, I've got another mod. It is so cool. Holy crap. Oh. Let me use it over here. Whoa. I don't know if I'm close enough for artillery support. Normally, I don't rely on artillery support, but I've got a mod. Are you around the alien? I don't know. My follower killed him this time. I was at Outpost Zemonia, and the alien ship came buzzing through the atmosphere. And I tried to follow where I thought it went, but I couldn't find it. I have found it a couple times. I don't know where it is. So I've got different artillery. Let's use the artillery missile. Oh, let's turn the radio on to see what they say. Sometimes I've had him say, "Sorry, General, you're not in range."
We're locked onto your target. It's about to get really hot over there.
Yeah, and I've been killed by my own artillery a couple times. I thought I was far enough away, but I was not. I don't know what this mod is called.
Ceasing fire. Good luck.
Sometimes it's just fun to do that. Not that I need it. I just assume go in there and, make all the kills myself. But you can see my mod list because it's on Twitch. I scrolled through my mod list, so it's all there. Let's go back to carrying that. And I'd prefer to sneak. I kind of would like to get to Virgil without any encounters. I completed defending Starlight Drive-In. Yeah,
This is
because
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I've got so much defense at most of my settlements now. I don't know what mod it is. I don't know which one it is. Let me do a save. I'll have to look. I don't dare not save, because anytime I click out a game, it may crash when I go to get back into it. I thought we cleared all these filters. I don't know which one of these it would be. It's an old, it's not, well, let's see. It's not a mod from 3 days ago. Other than that, it could be any one of these ones that are all eight months old. Oh, here's no, that's not it. Stackable brick walls and foundations. No, this isn't the one that has the painted concrete. But these are nice walls. It sticks them in your menu under metal walls. It's a weird place, but that's where those end up. Here's the Children of Fallout. E6M's Castle Bravo Launcher. E6M's Castle Bravo Launcher. I don't recognize those words. Artillery fire and range expansion. Expands on the artillery, increases range, explosion radius, and much more. And there are no dependencies, so this be an artillery fire and range expansion. Oh, this house smells so good. You found it. Last night I was boiling down a ham bone with quite a bit of ham still left on it from Christmas dinner, and soaking some split pea. Wowza, it is a old one too. Yeah. Yummy. I gotta do the hard part next though. The boiled ham bone is cooling, so I gotta let all that cool so I can get my fingers in there, separate the meat from the cartilage in the bone, pull out all the little bones, pull out all the chunks of cartilage, and I'll often skim the fat off the top of the water, at least 90% of it. Then it's just a matter of throwing the soaked peas in there. When I make it, I soak one bag of peas, and the other bag of peas I don't put in until the soup is cooked. And so the second bag of peas needs to cook long enough to soften, but not so long that it dissolves. And then I like to take frozen peas out of the freezer in a bag and just throw them in for the last 5 minutes just to warm them up. So there's like 3 kinds of peas. We don't have to listen to that anymore. Thank you very much. Yeah, when you come through here, there are countless radiation beasts in here. Ghouls after ghouls, glowing ones. I've seen that mod work in your game. Which mod did you see work in my game? T6M's Castle Bravo launcher? There are, and there's, yeah, there they are. Artillery fire and rain. Yeah, I just showed it to you. And you said, "What's that?" Almost 9 years. 9 years. Okay, so I guess we'll just have a little fun here. So somebody's on the ground. Well, as long as you guys can't attack me, I'm good with this. If it works in your game, it should work in any updated game. Well, some mods are very specific to which build your game is. There's a .162, like you have to match your, you know this, you have to match your script extender to your game build. Some mods are the same way. Many of them are not. That mod, I have no idea. 2015 is when it got published. Well, you know, Fallout 4 is having its 25th anniversary this month. I guess Fallout 1 came out in 97, October of 97. So what's Fallout 4? At least 10 years old? 15 years old? Yeah, so ghouls, bloat flies, blood bugs, anything you can think of. And not to mention the rad scorpions and the death claws. They're relentless. One shot, one kill. Let's go get some Deathclaw meat because I love me some Deathclaw steak. 2015, last update. I got some mods that they're notifying me there's updates for them. I'm leery about it. I've had some of my best mods break when I updated them. Yet that's a 50-50 proposition. Some of those mods might be clashing somehow, and updating them is just the thing they need. So the last time I came here, I was able to get to Virgil without a single encounter. And I didn't have to go too far out of my way. Oh, you're not gonna... There's another one down here. That was nice. That was realistic. I was having a very hard time acquiring target. And rightfully so. Those little small targets dancing around the way they do. The other thing about this quest, not getting blocked by the terrain. You can get behind some cliffs, some mountains, some jagged peaks, and you can't climb up them. You gotta go around them. I like how the castle dude spoke to you on your Pip-Boy. Oh yeah, there's some really nice... Oh. There's some really nice AI-generated appropriate random dialogue. Hey, nice Pip-Boy you got there. Hang on to that. Or, nice shot. You know, when you, like, one shot something from somewhere, you know, when you make a nice shot, they acknowledge it sometimes. Hey, nice shot. Not just a random thing anytime you shoot something. There's a few of those dialogue things that come up in an appropriate way. They're well done. Not always, though. Sometimes you hear the same stupid things. They say the same things over and over. Yeah, it makes the game feel... Yeah, well, immersion. Immersion is... You know, when you find your hands sweating, you know, you're immersed. You're feeling it. You're nervous. You don't want to die. You feel like it's you. Or what gets me every goddamn time, I mean, I'm a hard-bitten man. And, you know, I run into battle in real life. I don't run away from it. And those ghouls show up. Oh my God, they creep me out. I get tingles up my spine. It just, you know, down the back of the hairs down the back of your neck, they give me the creepy crawlies. I never get over it. I've never gotten immune to them. Never gotten used to them. I call that immersion. Okay, so this is step one. Oh my God, I have a trigger finger. Oh my God. You mean a real trigger finger? My small finger on my right hand is like that. And I find if I take my right hand and bend my fingers back as hard as I can, it might help to take another finger and help it. Use the muscle to pull it back. as hard as you can. And do that once in a while. Don't be squeezing it, because that's what caused it. Go the other way with it. This finger used to hurt me so much, and it used to be kind of crooked. I started working it like that, and I cured it. Actually, in real life, yeah, the way I see it, you don't hold a gun for show. It is going to be used, or don't, right, you don't pull it out unless you plan on pulling the trigger. Unless you're scared and you're not trained and you don't know any better. So, I've never quite approached this place from this direction before. Normally I would put on my charisma suit. But I don't think I want to because of the rads. There may be a charisma check here. We had a woman inside her home almost got the bedroom where we were sleeping. Told the judge she could have been shot. Well, maybe they have that law where you live, called the castle law or midnight burglary, like they have down south. You better not get caught in someone's home after midnight, because they can just shoot you dead, and that's okay. In Connecticut, you can't do that.
Soon Adam will come.
You gotta be careful. You gotta know the laws where you
His
live.
punishment to the unworthy shall
You
be
approach
everlasting.
Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
And you gotta make sure it's not a drunk neighbor who accidentally wandered into the wrong house. I knew a guy who did that. He went to climb into bed because it looked like his house. And the people recognized him and they just got out of bed. Boy, was he embarrassed the next morning when he woke up smelling coffee, and he did not realize, well, he was realizing where he was. He looked out the window. He's like, what? Oh, yeah, you can imagine what he said. Nice words and pleasantries. I need help.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom, to be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
What was her intent? Why was she there? Was she crazy, disturbed, lost, on drugs?
I'm looking for someone.
Why
named
was she
Virgil.
there?
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
Because trespassing, that's about as minor of a charge as you can get. It wasn't criminal trespassing, she didn't damage anything. She had no intent. Let's try. You don't know. I just met her about 2 weeks. Oh, so she knew you.
I just need some information from him.
I see.
That's a thing.
This Virgil has caused some
When it's a
concern.
random total stranger,
His presence is an affront to Atom.
that's
Though he came to
different
trade
in the
with
eyes
us
of
on a
most
few
courts.
occasions, we have had little other contact with him.
She just moved
It was
in across the
quite clear he
across the
wanted to be left
road.
alone. You will find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Huh. So can I kill you and all your friends? Usually she tells me what I need to know. Find Virgil. Oh, well, you're telling me where he is. Goodbye. I don't need you. Get a
Adam will
haircut.
lead us all to glorious division.
Yeah, hold your breath. The problem is getting there. Also, I had something scary happen to me in this game. I'm doing the ship that's stuck Ironsides. The old sailing ship that's stuck up on the building. Damn you, savings and loan. Anywho, she screamed at me for a week or so. Made it, called the lot. Man. Called the lot. Wow. Weird. Well, first, that's how my buddy ended up in that position. He got drunk, and it was a housing complex where most of the houses looked the same. He was out with a buddy. He fell asleep in his car. My buddy decided, instead of dropping him off at his house asleep, he figured he would just park in his own driveway, go in his own house, and when my buddy woke up, he would just walk 5 houses down to his own house. Well, he woke up so drunk he thought he was in his own driveway. And because the houses all look similar, he didn't catch on. So he accidentally entered the wrong house. But, you know, these people woke up, they saw him getting into their bed, they got out of it. They were just good neighbors. They didn't call the police. He wasn't causing any trouble. He was just drunk and didn't know where he was. So that worked out good. The thing I did that scared me is I'm doing the Ironside quest. And you know, at the end of the quest, it fires up its engines. It takes off. Did I get a twofer? Because I saw 3. Sometimes I'll test the VATS button just to see if it'll find me an enemy. I won't let it use it to assist my aim, but I'll use it to find enemies. Sometimes if I'm walking in the dark, I'll be spamming the VATS button. So, I do the Ironsides quest. The thing takes off, it crashes into the next building. And I'm like, crap, I didn't get a chance to loot that ship. So I toggle clip. I do a command. This is why I don't like console commands. I have come so close to breaking my game so many times, and I keep trying and trying and trying to fix it, and finally it works. I'm very leery, and even toggling the menu, trying to get it to toggle back. It's just a reverse, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't. And that's what happened. I toggle clipped. I flew, walked up to the ship, tried to loot it. People were shooting at the ship. The captain was still up there shooting at these other people. But I couldn't open any containers. I couldn't take anything. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just go back to the ground and toggle clip again. It wouldn't untoggle. I try again. It wouldn't untoggle. It wouldn't untoggle. Oh, I should have rolled back your game. I went back to a previous save, but I knew that wasn't going to work because I've had this happen before. You go back to a previous save, but you're still toggled. You had something picked? Yes, I did. I did. I tried to pick the ship. So I'm doing something wrong. Should I not be picking something? It does not work if you have something picked in your... Oh, so don't pick anything. So I suspected that. And so I was trying to pick something else or pick where there was nothing. No, don't pick anything. Have it clear. Well, I had already picked something. The damage was already done. So I was trying to unpick by picking into blank space. Oh my god, I have done that. Didn't mean to, and walk right off a wall. I was walking through the ground. You know, I couldn't, I had to get out of it. And I kept trying. Finally, I got it to work. I'm like, my God, I've got to stop doing this. Even toggling menu. It's like, I get it. Just toggle it, but it's scary. Because a console command can be a bad thing. You're gonna rejuvenate? What do they call that when a legendary thing remutates? The legendary is mutating. Did I kill you real good, all in one shot? You can't mutate? So he's close to the door. He's always right out front. So last time I was able to sneak into this guy's cave, and I knew this Deathclaw was out here waiting for me every time. But I would come out here and just quickly fast travel. And it was letting me. Well, we made it here. We can now fast travel here. As long as I save. Every time we want. I use it to get to places that the game doesn't expect me to get to. There's a melee you're supposed to set up on the broken monorail. And the path to it can be very difficult. Program I told you about. It uses fast travel as well. Oh. It's dark in here. Can't help myself. I will take your cans. If it's not stealing. I think there's a mag in here as well. I want that mod. It's a map to every mag and every bobblehead.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves.
Okay, tough guy.
Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me?
Kellogg.
It's not going to work.
Kellogg.
I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
What if I threaten him? I've never threatened him before.
You're gonna help me, or I'm gonna hurt you.
You're off to a great start with that. Do you see the size of these arms? Any idea what I can do to your head with them? I don't think you want to start off things by threatening me. Who the hell are you anyway? How did you find me?
Don't change the subject.
Don't change the subject. I'm the one asking questions here. I want to know about the Institute, and I want to know now.
The Institute? So,
It's gonna work.
they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
I did a save. You're a coward.
Aren't you a coward? A huge, hulking monster like you is afraid of a dead man?
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Haha. Why leave?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Stop whining.
Quit your whining. I just need to know how to get inside.
It's not whining if... Wait, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm so tired of hitting the A button all the time. Taking the friendly choice. Nice, never did this. Well, yeah, it's all going to end the same way. Rarely do they say, well, then leave. And, well, then, yeah, you gotta.
It doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there. But I want something in return.
Okay, now I'll be nice.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yes.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only
I saw
way
another
in and
mod.
out of the Institute.
It was so funny, but it was just too immersion breaking.
You're going to have to use it.
It was called
Now, have you ever seen an Institute
Super
course?
Mutants of the Commonwealth or something like that. It took the super mutants and it put clothes on them. All kinds of different clothes, wigs. I mean, looking at all these super mutants. You know, there's 20 different clothing outfits and wigs and not wigs, and it just...
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't bullshit
It was
me.
tempting, but...
More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose.
A little too immersion
They're
breaking.
hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Well, I think you said before that you felt sorry for him because, you know, they didn't ask to be turned into mutants. It was, we're breaking tape here, buddy.